Hello, everybody. The one and only Lord God Almighty and everlasting Father, who created the heavens and the earth and everything that dwells in heaven and on earth, did it alone. Okay. First of all, we're in the book of Exodus, chapter 22, and I want to read verse 20. We'll start off in verse 20. He who sacrifices to any little g god, other than the Lord alone, shall be utterly destroyed. Now let's look at the book of Deuteronomy. We're going to go to chapter 32 and look at verse 12. The Lord alone guided him, and there was no foreign little g god with him. Okay, now let's go to the book of 2 Kings, and we will look at chapter 19 and verse 15. Hezekiah prayed before the Lord and said, O Lord, the God of Israel, who are enthroned above the cherubim, you are the God, you alone. Of all the kingdoms of the earth, you have made heaven and earth. So God made heaven and earth alone. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the book of Nehemiah. And we will look at chapter 9 and verse 6. This is a beautiful verse that my brother Joshua found and shared it with me. Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 6. It's really easy to remember, just like Isaiah 9:6. Okay. You alone are the Lord. You have made the heavens, the heaven of heavens with all their host, the earth and all that is on it, the seas and all that is in them. You give life to all of them, and the heavenly host bows down before you. Just beautiful. Okay, let's go to the book of Psalms. And we'll start off in the 62nd chapter, and we will look at verse 2. He only is my rock and my salvation, my stronghold. I shall not be greatly shaken. I had to throw that one in there. He only is my rock and my salvation. That is Jesus Christ. Okay. Now let's go to chapter 71 and verse 16. Okay. I will come with the mighty deeds of the Lord God. I will make mention of your righteousness, yours alone. Okay, now let's go to chapter 72, and we'll look at verse 18. Okay. Blessed be the Lord God, the God of Israel, who alone works wonders. Okay, now let's go to chapter 86, still in Psalms, and look at verse 10. For you are great and do wondrous deeds. You alone are God. So God is alone. God is one. Okay, it's not multiple. All right, now let's go to the book of Job. We'll look at verse 9, or chapter 9, and verse 5 through 8. It is God who removes the mountains, they know not how, when he overturns them in his anger, who shakes the earth out of its place and its pillars tremble, who commands the sun not to shine and sets a seal upon the stars, who alone stretches out the heavens and tramples down the waves of the sea. Okay. Alone. God alone stretches out the heavens and tramples down the waves of the sea. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to the book of Isaiah, and we will look at chapter 2 verse 17. Okay. The pride of man will be humbled, and the loftiness of men will be abased, and the Lord alone will be exalted in that day. You're only going to see one Lord, okay, in that day. All right. Now let's look at Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 13. O Lord, our God, other masters besides you have ruled us, but through you alone we confess your name, Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, let's go to chapter 37, still in Isaiah. And we will look at verse 16 to start off with. O Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, who is enthroned above the cherubim, you are the God, you alone, in all the kingdoms of the earth. You have made heaven and earth. Okay, now let's look at still in chapter 37 of Isaiah. Let's look at 20, verse 20. Now, O Lord, our God, deliver us from his hand, that all the kingdoms of the earth may know that you alone, Lord, are God. Okay, and that's it. There's only one Lord, one God. His name is Jesus Christ. Believe on him, and you will have salvation, and you will have everlasting life, and life more abundant. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. God bless you all.